Here we are in the home of Blake Northcott of Versus Reality and various other interesting projects. Blake, can you tell me a little bit about your background?
My background, well, I haven't done a formal interview before, so I might be a little bit nervous.
I'm terribly nervous just to be in your presence, so
I'm sure.
Don't even worry about it.
My background, well, I grew up reading a lot of novels, and I love to read. And when I was a teenager, I wrote a few poems, which got me just being creative and thinking I might like to write. And they actually got published in some teenager magazine, like 17 or one of those magazines, which for me was quite an accomplishment.
Very cool.
As a 10-year-old, 11-year-old.
Very impressive.
I think that's when I just got the inspiration maybe that I could write and get it out there for people to read and have feedback on what they thought about it. And it was kind of an exciting first step into the foray of being a writer.
Very cool. Now you are best known for Versus Reality.
Yes.
How did you come up with this?
I've been interested in comic books and movies for quite a while, and I actually had the idea for a comic, and it was going to be about 4 issues long for an idea for a story, and I was having problems with my drawer, getting it kind of like inked and all done, and I thought, you know what, this is going to take forever. I'm just going to transfer it to a story and make it into my own novel format. And this was right around when the Kindle was coming out, so people were self-publishing, and I thought, you know what, I have nothing to lose, I might as well just give it a go. So I really stuck to it, and it took I'd say about 8 months to get it all transferred over to a book format.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. 8 months total?
Yeah, it took a while.
It's not
too bad. I don't know. It felt like a long time.
Many authors take years for their first book.
Well, I was thinking about it for a few years before, so.
Okay, very cool. How did you get involved with Retribution Pictures?
Actually, a lot of people write to me through my blog and through my Twitter, and I got in touch with John, who's the producer, manager, owner, everything. CEO. He does everything at Retribution, and he was talking to me just a bit about the book and about his own projects, and we were chatting, and he ended up really just getting me excited about the potential aspect of it being made into a movie. So, we've chatted about this quite a bit, and it's in the pre-production phase right now.
Awesome.
Tentatively, I want to say, for 2013. So it's really exciting, and we'll see how it progresses from here.
Awesome. Excellent.
Yeah.
What are your current projects right now?
Well, I was helping, John had another project that they're working on developing called Luna, which is a werewolf series that will be also made into we're hoping into a television series. So we're writing that into a book with Kiri Callahan, and I are kind of authoring it right now.
Excellent.
Yeah, and she's great. She's doing so well on that. And then I'm also working on my own project of finishing the second novel in the Versus Reality trilogy. I'm hoping it will be. So I'm almost done that. The second is going to be called Relapse, the second novel.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And when is that tentatively scheduled for?
I'm hoping to have it all done and out to the public by May of this year. So,
excellent.
A few more months.
And your third in this series?
Yeah, the third one I'm hoping would be for the following year. Once it's interesting to see the feedback that I'll get from once it comes out. I really enjoy all the emails and everything I get from people who've read the book. It's really interesting, and I really appreciate people taking the time to let me know what they thought of it.
And as of earlier this evening, we kind of decided it was going to be titled Fred, right?
Fred, yeah. Fred, the third book right now, we're hoping for Fred. We need something catchy, people will remember. So Fred, we might go with Fred.
Or maybe not. Yeah, my wasn't maybe the best title I've thought of, but you can type it with 2 fingers.
That's right. It'd be easy to remember.
And what are your future projects at this point? Anything you can tell us?
Well, hoping to get more involved with the production level with John at Retribution, just going into the movie planning. You know, it's exciting to talk about who might be casted into which role. I find that really exciting, just being a small town girl, you know, to talk about big Hollywood movies or whatever. It's pretty exciting. And John is pretty well connected, so we have some interesting talks about that, the future of the book, turning into a movie.
So you aren't ready to give any hints as to who's going to be in it?
I mean, I have my own like wish list of who I would love to see in the roles, obviously, but you know, depending on the actors, if they're interested or if they're busy, it's hard to say. I mean, I could envision for sure Dia, the main character, either being played by Olivia Wilde or someone like Michelle Trachtenberg or some dark-haired beauty, you know, who's kind of mysterious. And you know, like the bad guys are so interesting. I could see like Dwayne Johnson, you know, The Rock. I think he would be great. He would be a great character to add. But we have to see, you know, who's interested. And
excellent.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, I like to end my interviews with a question that's kind of an odd one. If I really actually knew your background so well that I could ask you a question that would give me this neat story about something you've done in the past, or what would that answer be? Just tell us, your readers, something neat.
Something neat about me.
About you and your past.
I would say one of the neatest things about my past is when I was a young girl, I lived in Japan for about 6 months. And I went to school there, and I was around 12 or 13. So right when you're kind of shaping, you know, your vision of the world and how everything is, it was quite an interesting experience to be exposed to, you know, the heart of Tokyo with the subway trains being like shoved in there, you know, and pressed up against the wall as the subway's taking off. And I think it really made an impact on me for my future, for how I saw the world. And I love to travel, so that's developed into my love of travel now.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I see Japan has a bit of an influence over you. I'm looking just over your left elbow, and I see Hello Kitty.
I love Hello Kitty.
Many others.
See, I have my Hello Kitty necklace, which I think is cute, and my Hello Kitty. I mean, all of these little figurines. This is where I actually write the book, at my desk. And you can see I have my inspiration around me at all times. I'm such a geek, and yeah, so
we love geeks.
We're geeky. But
one more thing. One of the things I do is frequently shoot Mardi Gras. Do you do any games?
I don't do very many games. I'm not a big gamer, unfortunately.
Okay, well, I would like to give you, if I could,
beads.
Gamer Geek
Ooh.
6-sided die beads.
I love them. Thank you.
And fleur-de-lis.
Wow, the
fleur-de-lis necklace.
Oh, wow, beautiful. Thank you.
Since I shoot Mardi Gras is one of my heavy. It's huge. What can I say?
So. It looks like fun. I wish I had been there. That's amazing.
Well,
great.
I appreciate you talking to me, and maybe I'll get another picture or two of you with some beads.
That would be wonderful. For sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And from the home of Blake Northcott, this is The Weird Review.